How's your hosting? Is it fiddly?
It looks okay so far. 3 seems to be going alright. Watching the days go, and 3 seems very stable, so. Friends with France anymore?
Friendship ended with France. Hungary's my new best pal.
Shit. The Genoan trade league is now like 8 fucking things. Rara is allied with Eric.
Should I rival Venice or Bohemia? Let's see.
Bohemia.
Bohemia.
I'm gonna make them a PU partner, so then you'd lose that rivalry. Right, so then you have a choice later on.
Rivals. And pick Switzerland.
I'm not going to try to stop Italy leaving, because I don't want to be annexing provinces that you're going to want later, Mach.
That'd be great, thank you.
It's also better to let it leave, and then if you take it, re-add it later.
I can also just rejoin. Right.
You get more points that way.
I can always just voluntarily.
The only thing is you get a penalty as an Italian.
Oh, true.
Mm-hmm.
Mainz, Oldenburg, Cyprus, May.
If there was an election right now, Nassau would be the emperor.
The Lions blocks in Italy are like pain in the ass. Here, Manchester as well. You know what we could actually do? We could all just go in on Venice right now. I have a Casus Belli. Get Sid like Istria and you Dalmatia.
Yeah, do you want to do it?
Yeah, you guys down?
Yep.
Good?
Yeah.
Go in on Venice right now?
Yeah, I mean, he's got no armies, so...
Yeah,
who
no
are his allies?
He's in a trade league with the Knights, East Frisia, and Verdun, and he's allied to the Knights, so I think it'll be fine.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, let's do it. Maintenance up, boys.
I mean, will I actually be needing to do anything? Sure, I'll come in, yeah. Come on then, let's do it.
Yeah, my truce ends, sorry, in January, and then we go.
You're wasting precious army drilling time.
Oh,
Come on, boys,
thought you were gonna say precious money.
Oh, army drilling
I was gonna
time.
be like, oh, it sounds like me.
You were still getting our morale up.
Precious
like one
ducats
extra month,
wasted in maintenance.
Still getting our morale up. There's some time. One more month, and then I die. Yeah, it's Corfu, Naxos, the Knights, East Frisia, and Verdun.
My dude, my general called Frederick Wittelsbach. He's a knockoff bargain basement Wittelsbach.
Alright, calling you in, boys. Let's do it.
You did say we'd be at war, Corfu. This is off now.
The mighty Corfu. Oh shit. Come here, Verona. Ah!
Come on,
Is
you
this
got
army
him.
that bad? Is this army that bad?
Got him. You got him. Look.
Why is this army that bad? Holy shit. Very disappointingly bad army. We were trying to just like slide in, get a little fucking. But how do you want to split up Venice?
I mean, if you want to give me Istria, that's cool. But I respect your Italian ambitions.
I can give you Istria, it's no problem. Worst case, if for whatever reason I need it after forming Italy for some shit, a mission, I'll just buy it off you or something. Oh, they're leaving by boat.
Verboten.
Go do something obnoxious like go to Lika. Classic. Then we don't have navies.
Yes, may have deleted that.
Fine. You also just like start a little war with Wallachia.
Maybe, yeah. It's like, I've got a couple other things to do here.
Here, I'll go kill the guys in Pest for you.
Ooh,
Sid doesn't have enough time.
Ooh, they materialized out of the mist over here.
Classic AI. Oof, oof, oof. That's not what.
Just not expecting this.
User left your channel.
Oh, who did we leave? Oh. Yeah, they're basically going from Venice to Lika
User
by
left your
boat.
channel.
Can you help Manchester out with some of your armies in dealing just with the Venetians and shit, or
I'll go over there.
or take over the siege that I'm holding, and then I can do that too. But
Can I borrow your
Classic
general,
Venice.
Manchester?
Yep, I'm waiting for you.
classic Venice.
Of course, they
slipped
immediately run away.
Yep.
Typical AI. Seen through the
Yeah,
fog
you
of
think you're
war
playing
and shit.
here?
Alright, let's Let's go to Tamaze. There's a fort there.
Got Treviso. Coming, but I'm far. Classic. Verdun now suddenly shows up with 7k in Milan, like,
Yep.
fucker.
Yep. That's the
How to
game we're
execute a
playing.
war as annoyingly as possible.
Yep.
An EU experience. My fair Verona. There we go. Dash and stack. Oh shit, where did that morale come from? Alright. I've dealt with these pigs. I go march up to Verdun and deal with the peasants in the north.
Yeah, let's go over there.
Probably a good war score. You probably need to stay in like Italy just to deal with the shit that he's gonna try, shenanigans he's gonna try and pull from Venice. But I can march.
Sure, I'll just hold down here then.
Oh shit! We also have a bunch of them bothering Manchester again. Actually, all over and.
I like how the Turk, the arch nemesis of Venice, is like giving him access to annoy me. It's just, I love the logic of this game. It's great.
Also, early wars. We're like, okay, cool. So now I'm out of manpower for the next 30 years. Got it. Coming. Coming.
Hey.
Damn.
Hey.
Oh, stack life.
That's
Shit,
what
you got duties to
What a
take care
good
of.
general can
I
do.
know, I'm doing it, I'm doing it.
In the middle of a war, Sid's just fiddling through menus. He's like, oh, they're sieging again. Oh, right. My goodness. I'm gonna go march to North Germany now and try and deal with Verdun. I need a fair bit of war score. Oh shit, should I come south? Like, are you down there? You might need me. Austrian armies are not so strong, it appears.
Hey.
Hey!
Those lands
Hey.
belong to us.
Congrats, buddy. Alright. Gators.
There was a button, so I pressed it.
There's such skill in your button pressing. Get what we want? I can Dalmatia too. The Dalmatians.
101 of them.
Of course, they're all fleeing into the mountains as soon as I show up.
Yep.
Yep.
Sounds like a game I know. Well, it's because, and this is why that they are like more annoying than they should be, because the AI can see everything. They see through the fog of war, and they're not supposed to like reveal that they do that. But like how they like if you click next to them, then they do see you in advance, which they're not supposed to.
Yeah, they immediately start reacting to it. Yeah. That big, beautiful Holland. That was a non-insignificant amount of land he picked up there.
Very early, it's only like 4 years into the game.
Yeah.
We're still a ways off. I think I have to go north and see little boys. Get a little war score going. First, I'm gonna kill them in the French comp, though.
I'm going. Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Giuseppe Barro. So they're all gonna retreat to Venice again? Is that what's happening? That is worthy of ridicule, my good man.
Oh yeah, Manchester. I think you can add your provinces to the Empire now. I don't know if you mechanically can add them.
So I'm debating because the maximal development is 200 and I'm 205. So I could do it, but I'd have to release something. I'm just like weighing the benefits if I should do it or not. The one negative is it turns me into a duchy, so I would lose all the benefits of being a kingdom.
Oh yeah, if it does that, then don't.
I do like the empire bonuses though.
Needs free. Yeah, we're still a ways off from getting peace, unfortunately, if we want to get all 4 provinces. I can go back up to... Oh, whoa! I got a 544 as my heir. Shit. I'm gonna be a republic. But you're taking attrition and Bressy shot. Probably kind of go and deal with the Istrian shit.
It's like, how can I use the forces I have to be as annoying as possible? It's like,
yep.
Croatia's a big plane. You know what I can do?
So
just set it on fire. This game.
So when the Reformation happens, my objective is going to be beating down heretics and force converting them to destroy the centers of Reformation. What's a good way to get like a consistent CB on them?
Religious idea?
Like,
You
Do-
could
do
do
we need to take the
religious
religious
ideas. The difficulty is if like one of the centers is like really interior, like let's say it starts in Nuremberg, it's hard to get a CB and then take the province. You can usually pick up Holstein from Denmark at some point, which gives you a nice little bridge in the north.
Oh god, they're so fucking annoying. Alright, well, these two will be. I think if you can take Istria again.
Oh right, I've been chasing these Venetian armies like through Germany. Oops.
Yeah, no, we probably need you actually in Italy still.
And of course, as soon as my army gets nearby, they run away.
Oh yeah, of course,
Yep.
of course.
Shit. My regent died. If your regent dies, then you don't get the 666 monarch, which is shitty.
And this is offering to give Cor Doruzzo to Albania. I'm like, I don't. I don't think I give a shit about that. Can we? Let's see. You want to give Istria to Sid, and then I can probably get a piece. Perfect. Everyone wins. First partition of Venice. Alright, now I get to wait.
Would you like to use the Adriatic flood to automatically transport KUK army to Antdorf? This is my life now.
Antwerp.
Yeah, Antdorf.
Antwerp. They don't have the D, do they? I'm looking at it. Antwerp. Oh. Alright. Time to wait for. I probably want to make Milan. We're back. You know what kind of annoys me?
Hmm.
When East Asians think they're minorities. They're like, oh yeah, you know, us fellow brown people. I'm like, yo, you guys are the richest on average.
Yeah, most highly educated. It's true.
The most highly educated. Y'all do not get shit from the cops. Now, I believe it's probably still a little more annoying than being white, but like, you are undermining the struggles of people who actually have to deal with shit with that. Like, yo, so people ask you where your parents are from. I'm so sorry. My name's Gamer Reed's character. People ask me where my parents are from too.
I just love being white.
It is great to be white, though.
I would re-up every year.
Yep, that's the Catholic. Not Catholic, the classic. Sorry, I had a pop-up that said for the Catholic faith, right as I went to say classic, so Catholic came out instead.
Cute, yeah.
Who wants to help me beat up Bohemia?
I mean, like, I'm game, but I also
I
kind of want my manpower to come back a little bit.
My regent just gave his life in that war.
I don't understand. I have 50,000 manpower. What's the problem?
Classic Austria things. Yeah. Checks out. Although I will say, when you're the Ottomans and you take religious ideas and you control Rome, Jerusalem, and Mecca, converting is like really easy. It's just like I know you're supposed to kind of do plutocratic because like they have bonuses for that as Ottomans, but I was like, I'll have 6 missionaries.
What happens to Silesia if I union Bohemia?
I think it becomes
Stays
your
a
vassal.
vassal. Well, it stays a vassal of Bohemia, and then they integrate it.
Oh, cool. Just, I'm already over my Diplo limit. I didn't want to screw myself too badly.
Oh man, I'm gonna get a Habsburg king. I'm gonna get the 1-2-1.
It's a 2-2-3. It's okay.
That's the Regency Council. Look at the monarch.
Oh shit. No, this is Regency for a lot of. Okay.
No, mouse over him.
Yeah.
He's a 1-2-1.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
Enrique.
he is a 1-2-1.
Yeah.
Enrique.
Fucking Enrique.
I've been
Enrique's so
Enrique'd.
retarded, he's a meme. That's gotta be bad, like, your historical legacy is everyone's like, oh yeah, that fucking moron. That's happening?
Okay, I'm attacking, what they called, Bohemia now.
Alright, I, like, can't, I mean, if you need me, you can call me in, but I can't really help. It's
gonna be Bohemia, Silesia, Brandenburg, and Nuremberg, so they're gonna have about 30,000 troops total.
I prefer to stay out for now. I've got 3,000 manpower.
Yeah, I've got 2,600 as well. I'm a little like, I'll come, but...
Whoops.
Oops.
Oh, I think I screwed it up already.
I think Sid has just inted. Yep, Sid just fully inted. Sid, just pull all your armies back, get to one of your defend at one of your forts. Just pull out, pull out, pull out, pull out. Pull out.
What did I even declare? I think I declared war with the wrong casus belli as well. I went with humiliation.
Oh no!
Oh my god.
No.
Alright, should we just load the autosave? Like,
Yeah, but my regent died and we didn't save scum for that. Come on now. Did he use the mission for the CB?
No, I haven't used the mission.
Alright, then wait and use the mission later. We won't save scum. Because then we all want to save scum.
I mean, I never need to save scum. Looking at this war and like...
Here, you can call me into the war.
The lack of soldiers. Sid, you also kept 12 sitting in Holland. What were you doing? Or did they...
Oh, I'm moving over there. I forgot about.
Christ. Your execution of this war has been somewhat
well, he's
lackluster.
Let's be fair. He is Austrian.
Classic. He like ints with 2 armies and then like leaves half his army in Holland and he's like, oh yeah, I wonder why I'm losing. Oh, Milan with your 6 soldiers, could you please come save me? Because I've just completely inted this entire war.
We're about to have like the siege of Vienna right now.
Yep.
Alright, we can go in now if you want. And then
Wanna
I'll
go now?
get the
There we
month.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
I would have waited for Sid's, but we'll see.
We're oh, you don't get a terrain bonus since
No, because
you
it's
don't get the river. No, now
Vienna's
we have the river.
grasslands.
We have 1 for the river.
1 for the river, 2 for... There we go. Sid, I'm gonna go let you execute this war again on your own because Maya still doesn't have manpower.
Okay.
Emperor, Duke of Austria, Prince of the Netherlands, bunch of fucking Milanese Italian retards. So funny. It was such classic Sid shit. Number of times I've seen Sid just kind of carelessly fuck up a war because he just didn't put the... And then he gets really annoyed. Good?
Yeah, no, I was gonna complete your thought, that's all.
Yeah, I remember the amount of times that he's like gotten pissed at me because I call him into a war and he helped me out, but then he like completely shits the bed and he gets really angry at me for all of his soldiers dying, and I'm like, Sid, if you had just executed this war properly, none of this would have happened. You missed a pretty important memo here, homie. From me a river. Oh. Five people rivaling me. God damn it, Sid.
What?
I have such a good opportunity to take Luca here, but I can't because I'm allied with you in a war.
Oh. Well, I mean, I just made them independent, so I made the opportunity for you.
Well done then, thank you.
Why can't you attack them?
Because I'm allied with you in a war. You can't attack a member of the Empire when you're allied with the Emperor in a war.
I mean, you can peace out. I don't mind.
Oh, they won't piece me out. You know how the AI is.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'll just spit it out. It's okay. Yeah, damn. Oh, perfect. They're in the Ragusa-Augsburg Trade League, so that's not too bad.
Like how the AI just, like, it can't win over here, so it just takes its entire army, everybody, and just, goes to the Netherlands.
There's 8,000 Brandenburgers in Hungary.
Of course there is, right?
Of course.
Okay, I'll go do defense with my army. Well, maybe they'll come down to, what's it called now? Milan now. I'm coming down to Hungary to do defense for you.
If I can beat him, I don't have my really good general anymore, because he died.
I still have our lovely Visconti. Filippo Maria
122.
Visconti.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
horrible.
A good 61 years old now. I said you should probably use one of those stacks, like the 13.5 stack on Praha.
Can't believe we're fighting
I
like a
didn't
10-year long war, and you picked the wrong fucking Casus Bella. This is such a fucking Sid situation we're in right now.
No, it totally is. It's the most
Like I have to fucking
situation.
fight Brandenburg, which is arbitrarily invading my country, and it's all pointless. He can't even personal union this fucking thing.
He can't even take land either because he's got to.
No, he can't.
He can only humiliate. The most classic Sid thing there is.
No, it's training for your troops, right?
Yeah, great, perfect.
Good for you.
User joined your channel.
Oh, this is super cool. The way I just entered, I got close and I got to Brescia, and that's when the Bohemian army is like, oh, okay, it is actually heading west, so I guess I'm gonna leave because I can see through the fog of war. Classic. Classic. Got 2 ducats for that
Hey,
one.
6 ducats for Hungary.
2 ducats for Milan.
Ducats,
We're rich
ducats.
See, I told you you'd be richly rewarded.
now.
It's like thousands of my country. I'm just looking at the field. Thousands of my countrymen, their corpses strewn all over the ground. Their blood is watering the earth, and then Emperor Sid is there. Listen, gives me 6 coins.
He has a ceremony, you know, he looks, there's the valiant men of Milan who they came and they fought and saved Vienna from the invading barbarians. And he sits there and he goes to the Duke and he says, in gratitude for your service, here is 2 ducats.
Hey guys,
Hi.
Hello.
how you doing?
Good, how you doing?
I have an ethical quandary for you. Because I just got home from work, and if your boss, right, well, your supervisor, not your boss, wanted you to stay an extra hour, right, and so you did that, and then you stayed another 15 minutes on top of that, right, and then they got really mad when you left an hour and 15 minutes over what you were working. Is that bad?
Are you
Was he
paid?
mad?
Are you paid hourly?
Hourly.
Do you check
Yeah.
in and check out?
Yeah.
Well, you got overtime, and then you get overtime for the other 15 minutes. You know, a lot of those like hourly jobs, you have to like decide because like when they hire someone, they want people who can be flexible and do overtime. You know, so you have to decide like, do you want to work for them, or is your time more valuable? You know, I don't know.
I think your point, if I understand correctly, was more that he got mad at you for working an extra 15 on top.
No, he got mad that I didn't stay an extra 2 hours. Basically, I stayed an extra hour and an hour and 15, right? And I said, all right, guys, thanks so much, have a great night. And then I clocked out, and then they're like, why are you leaving? And I'm like, because I've been here for an extra hour and 15, like you asked. And they're like, no, we need you longer. And I'm like, yeah, eat shit. You know how I can be. You know how I can be.
But no, I don't know how you could be. Extrapolate, please.
Extrapolate?
Explain.
Difficult to work with.
Yeah, I know, but I don't know if extrapolate is the right word there.
Do you want me to go play? Do you want me to play EU4 with you guys? I'll play France. How's that sound?
I'm just saying that never kick a gift horse while he's down.
Well, at least my inbred Habsburg guy is like pretty decent general. I don't know how
So you
that
guys did-
happens, how that exactly works out.
Yeah.
He's
Well,
somehow
I
a
think
shrewd battle commander.
you're getting attacked, Sid. Breda, Breda, Sid, Breda, Sid, Breda, Sid, Breda.
Hey, I actually got the good monarch. I didn't think you would get the event, but I did. It's pretty good. Of course, I've had to spend I've had to spend 600 admin power on stability, because I lost 2 admin when the regent died. I lost 2 admin again, 2 stability again when this fucking asshole just died.
What you're telling me is
Brilliant.
Hungary is a very stable nation. You can probably get a peace now, Sid, by the way.
What I'm telling you
can't
is I
take anything.
should stop using my monarchs as generals. I think that's the lesson here.
Sid, I think you should take all of their money now and humiliate, and then we can be done. So you can get your truce started.
All done.
Yeah. We owe Austria now owes us 30 favors.
I step forward. The Lord Regent of Hungary goes before the Emperor on one knee, looking for compensation for his humble service. Emperor comes forward, bestows 21 coins in his hand. Thank you for your service to the Empire.
Spend them all at once.
Buy yourself a nice dinner. Classic. Opportunity? I still got a lot of aggressive Ooh. Ah. I really want to attack Ferrara, but Lord, I've still got 22 points of bad boy, which is a bit annoying. Time to sit and collect some ducats. Fucking king to do.
That was an event, by the way.
So,
I said Manchester. It was
I can
lose one
see
stability
your
or
events.
insult Hungary.
let's see what they are.
World fuck die. He's also got naive enthusiast. Puzzler. The worst. Filippo Maria is really an Enrique, I gotta say.
So I don't want to tell you some bad news here, friend, but pretty sure when he dies, you either have to choose between your good monarch, your good heir, or being a republic.
Yeah, no. Although I've had
Which is
it
always
where,
a painful choice.
I think I'm also kind of unlucky because my good heir is a child. I think if your heir is an adult, you can have them be the first kind of president of the republic, which is awesome. But I think because he's 6, it'll be. So.
noticed France gets lots and lots of rebels now, and I think they're by event.
Yeah, Hussites.
Those are Hussites, so.
Yeah, I know. I was
Hussites
looking at
aren't
them
French.
I was looking at them in the previous game, and they had like 40,000 noble rebels. Oh, god damn you, France!
France too.
Just made me their rival.
Friendship ended with France. Hungary is my new best friend now.
Yeah, friendship ended with France. But I noticed in the previous game they had like 40,000 noble rebels, and there was like no cause for it. It was only a few few years into the game.
I do notice that they're super stable for like until like the 1500s, and then I noticed they get way more Calvinists in the south and throughout France than they did in the past. And then I noticed that France usually does get French wars of religion, which, like back in the day, like they would never get that ever.
Because I haven't played France in the last couple of patches, so I really think they've added events to fuck them.
Possible.
I haven't played France since like EU3.
Yeah. I haven't played the Turks like once, like in EU4.
Yeah, I did it for the first time. I've done it a couple times, mostly to make Byzantium, and then the one I'm doing in single player is the first time I've done it properly. But even then, I
But,
made
like,
more
they've
dogs
got
and like.
Pashas and Janissaries, and I do know how the dhimmi works because I've used it with other Muslim countries. But like I've never done Janissaries or Pashas or any of those special mechanics. And allegedly they have like the best government in the game, the Turks, where you just choose one of the sons in the harem. Yeah, which is.
Unfortunately, you can't keep that if you go Christian. Unlucky.
That's a shame. You lose all the best parts of the Ottoman government if you go Christian.
But I wanted to form Rome, so yeah.
Let me just casually moonwalk across France to get to Anjou. And the you lose the Janissaries if you go Christian as well. I honestly think the Janissaries are a huge deal.
I've never played with them.
I fought a player war once, because I was sort of being lazy and being myself. I instead of recruiting mercenaries, I was just recruiting Janissaries. Didn't go very well, but you know.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. We'll do it live.
Story of my life. Fucking guy died. Blame the Ambrosian Republic.
Like a Spain voice.
Got that.
Oh, thank you.
Welcome. I did it for you. Now a republic, y'all.
So is there an event to like end the Republic and do the Sforzas, or there just isn't there?
I don't think there is.
Yeah.
I think there's. You can just end it the classic way, right? But
You just have to elect a Sforza and then just keep them, I suppose, is how you do it. allied with the Pope right now, but I'm kind of debating giving him up and vassalating Bosnia instead. It's a nice little vassal to have.
Papa. Provence is getting attacked by they're excommunicated. See it now, it's like they're getting attacked by everyone. Alright, I'm down to 17. Aggressive expansion. 2 more years, I could probably. Oof, I start with very low Republican tradition. Pity.
You can use your military power to boost it up.
Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that.
Manchester found that out. Should change
That's
the
a
whole
strength
world.
in government. Yeah, strength in government. Also very good for what's it called? For it can be very good for once you're like a monarchy with absolutism.
Mm-hmm.
Get legitimacy and you get some shit. It's pretty cool. I don't want to do the math on that though, like on how much value in monarch points that Republican tradition actually is. You know what I mean? Because you can theoretically say, because you can boost the guy, it's got a certain monarch point value. Curious if taking that 100 is like always worth it, or sometimes worth it, or never worth it. Am you okay over there?
I'm just building some knights to kill him.
I get the feeling it might actually be worth it, you know. I mean, how long is it between? How many months is it between elections? Like, it's 4 years, right?
4 years. It's
That's about
48 months.
48 months. So.
Yeah, right.
I mean, it might not. It might not break even in military points, but it certainly breaks even in the
aggregate.
others.
Yeah.
Sorry, what's the question again?
We're just thinking about what the actual, like, do you spend 100 military power on strength in government? Like, what is the actual, like, monarch point values of that spend? You know what I mean?
There's a page online somewhere which, like, shows you, like, how many monarch points, like, Republican tradition stuff is worth.
Yeah.
I remember one of the things, like some guy did it all on like Excel and everything. The shorter election cycles are definitely better. They give you more monarch power.
100%. I always do that. Yeah. Frequent elections is way better because you only lose 8 instead of 10 for re-electing. And so then when you have the faster increases in monarch points, plus you're actually getting a discount on the amount of Republican tradition you're losing, I definitely was always that.
Are you enlightened yet, friend? No, guess not.
No, I'm being cheap,
44%.
basically.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at like Parma and Novara are both like 85 and 70, so I'm like all kind of, you know, that's in the Brescia is 60, so I'm kind of like maybe I just let this happen organically and save myself a bunch of money. Being very cheap. The actual realized cost is going to be like a little bit of Diplo points probably, but... Do you really like drilling, huh?
I definitely do. It's the best. It's not only that, you can trade in the professionalism for manpower in an emergency, so, you know.
Yeah, that's true. For me, I always think about like, I like to train when I'm a rich country with mercs, basically. I always find training the infantry not worth it because they just die off super quick, and that professionalism's nice, but you get a lot by event anyway. My feeling is always like, very expensive, so I'll do it if I have mercs, because then I'm only training the cavalry and the artillery, which live longer, and you don't pay for the full thing. I'll say, like, doing difficult Iron Man achievements actually kind of forces you to learn some shit about this game that you've been too lazy to do. It's been pretty helpful for me in terms of, like, my overall game knowledge, I think. Why are you getting Styrian separatists?
It was an event. It's
Yeah, there's nothing I can do to for you to not get that, by the way.
yeah, the Hungarian king like sponsored a rebellion in Austria, so it basically it adds a Styrian core to that province and it creates rebels there. Yep. Rebels.
Rebels. Kinda sucks they never added missions for Milan though. They would have, especially since Milan is a very good, interesting country.
Those countries don't really get, I mean, the missions are nothing sexy, really.
Well, getting the free and easy
Venice's are
claims.
very basic. I think as Hungary, I get a bunch of perma claims on like the Balkans.
Yep.
France gets like a super developed one, I think, though.
Ottomans get a really good one. Brandenburg is really good. Like their ability to take Pomerania and expand in Germany. And like Prussia is very facilitated by those trees. Bewar in India is ridiculously good. I don't know why, but they just got like the dankest.
Wish my electors would stop annexing one province miners so I could stop having to demand unlawful territory.
Well, they think
Just-
because they're electors, they can get away with anything. Don't they?
There's a reason they're called the princes.
What's in America? Is it middle school? Like middle school simulator? You're there at the head of a class. Every time you turn your back, like one hits the other with a ruler. And you have to.
Yeah.
Hey, stop it! Stop
That's
it!
you're triggering Manchester's PTSD.
Yeah, you are. Yeah. Urban education.
It's always a good time. Oh, 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 oh. I've been to a wasteland province. Hey, Parma got it. Navarre's next. Russia soon. Bishop. Bishop.
Oh, no, never mind. Cologne was trying to annex Cleves, but then they're getting absolutely destroyed by. Oh
R.I.P.
dear.
Cologne. You can make me an elector if you want.
Yeah, I could do. Is there enough space? I don't think I can assign any more electorates.
I think once we have to wait till Cologne gets annexed.
I don't know. I mean, if they do, like, I'm happy with player electors.
But you're gonna lose a vote if they get annexed. Elector who will vote for you.
There we go.
You also,
That's-
you also need to take control of the Prague vote.
Praha.
Aha!
It's only 5 years. I was mooting going to war with Denmark, but I think I'm going to wait until they until either the Reformation kicks off or they end up at war with like Novgorod or something.
Right. Press to expand. I hate this one. Curtailed mercenaries event is the worst.
Hey, you know who would love
Want it?
to be enlightened?
I'd be happy to enlighten you, friend.
My serfs over here. Teach them your ways.
Tell you about the Renaissance.
Molto bene. Molto bene.
Molto bene. Molto bene. Really? Treasons against Milan again? I'm gonna have this in every single province? Is that
It's not good
this is my
if
new
your
life now?
stuff is really concentrated as well. Shit.
No, it's brutal. It's like, oh, congratulations. Would you like to lose half of your manpower? Yes, thank you, game. That'd be great. Alright, I think I'm gonna hop off with this war. Except... Yeah. Talking about. I love how the Swiss are literally, they're just sitting in Switzerland. They're not coming over to siege Milan. They're just like, I think it's fine. They got this. I think they got this. I think they got this. Aragon, dude.
Oh my god, they actually annexed Cologne. Wow.
Make me an elector. I will vote for you. Are you on 7 or 6? Casting my vote for Austria. Austria. Savoy, Naples, but why can't I cast my vote for you? Am I already casting my vote for you? I am. Okay, cool.
This is ironic. I freed Cleves from Cologne, and Cologne's completely annexed Cleves. Huh.
That's completely annexed Cologne.
Yeah, what you just said.
Yeah, that's fun, right? Bad boy do I get for... It's worth it. It's definitely worth it. That's a lot of very tasty dev. You ever been to Modena?
I've never been to Italy. I wouldn't mind going, but probably only North Italy.
I mean, I would highly recommend, like, it depends what you're looking for, but if you like food, Emilia-Romagna is where it's at. There's not that much to see. Modena's super cute. Like, you know, you can go to Ravenna because there's some history there. Parma's kind of a shithole. But the food there is all so fucking dope. Holy shit. It's worth it just for the food tourism, honestly. Hey! Boy, get him. Guys walking around with these like 18, 20 stacks just triggers me. Much attrition.
Bosnia gets +4 tolerance of heretics. Kind of interesting. I was wondering why they weren't converting their Orthodox guys.
A crazy amount of tolerance, actually. Or I love how I've been stuck on the siege at like, or I've literally been doing the siege for, let me look. Been a few years, I think. Yeah, 929 days. The AI got to Milan 4 months ago, and now he's matched my siege. 1,060. This literally, wow, this is crazy. This literally cannot tick up above 21%. So his 3,000 man garrison is now down to 886. I actually think I might literally starve the garrison out rather than win the siege. There we go. Like how he's been in Milan for a month with no cannons, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we breached the walls." I'm like, "How? How did you breach the walls?" Hey.
Holy shit, Naples is independent of Aragon.
Yep. Yeah, I saw that happen. Like, they're killing Papa, unfortunately.
It's alright, he can move into the HRE.
Yeah, I may have dishonored the Pope in that war. It was actually great timing because I needed a fourth slot.
Why?
I needed a fourth slot, and he just happened to call me when I needed a fourth slot.
Alright, now everything else here is like nightmare to attack.
Alright, Manchester, we've just got to beat the Ottomans now. Easy peasy.
Oh, that'll be so easy to do that. He does have a small coalition against him, which is good news.
Does it? The door? Oh, Mamluks, yeah. I mean, if you guys just join that and declare, you'll win that war.
No, but we need to be minus 50 with him, which we aren't. You can't join unless you're minus 50 or worse.
Didn't realize
I
that.
gave
Interesting.
Smederevo to Bosnia, but he's mothballing it, which is not what I would like to have him do.
Once the war starts, he demothballs, right? So it's not the
Well,
end of the world.
I'm concerned if it's mothballed and then we end up at war with the Turk. Turk just walks in and takes the fort instantly because there's no garrison. And we have to sit there for fucking 4 years taking Smederevo back.
I don't think I've seen that.
I've played this game long enough to foresee these situations.
I have too, but I'm saying that happens to us because we're dumb and we like forget that something's mothballed. I'm like, oh shit, all right. But especially if you just you can also just right before you go to war put your army in Smederevo. As soon as the Dow goes up, he ticks it on. And as soon as it's ticked on, it means it's gonna have a small garrison, but he'll still have to fort it, right? Like, because it's an automatic trigger, so you should be okay. It still has 18 galleys. Fuck. Perfect. That was a very nice pickup, Modena and Ferrara. I got 159 dev.
A lot of countries in this game that are quite good, but like because of who their neighbors are, like you don't realize that they're good countries. Like you play as Hungary and it's like, okay, but you're next to the Ottoman Empire. You know, you're like in
And
between
Austria.
like the strongest empires. You play as Brittany, you don't realize that Brittany is actually really strong, but it's next to like France.
England.
Yeah.
That's what you did though, right? You basically went abroad as Brittany.
Yeah, in the weekend game.
Probably fuck with either Papa or Venice next. Not really do anything Imperial until the what's it called is done. Until the Shadow Kingdom happens. Less expensive for me to land grab. First idea group B. Comic?
Which one?
Or maybe administrative. Always just do offensive, the classic. Here you go, Sid.
Hmm?
Omen has come. Truce with Bohemia expired.
Oh yes, I better do that. Yeah, let me just set it up so I can actually take the mission. Just need Trier to like me a little bit better, and then they will kiss the pinky and let me do it.
Oh shit!
Damn it, Fran. Why did... Oh, upset the Pope. Oh, right, yeah. Fucking France. Right, so now I'm not going to get to do like, the mission.
Why not?
Because nobody in the Empire likes me anymore.
I like you, Sid.
Let's see. It's specifically Trier. They don't like me anymore because I'm excommunicated and they are a theological government. I could disinherit my current guy. He's 54 years old.
Wait, you should probably improve with the Pope
Make
though,
sure
so he
you're
doesn't
gonna
just do it to you
win,
again.
Make sure you'll win the election though.
You win the election and also
I'll win
we'll
the
win
election.
the election. Make sure you're good with the Pope so France can't just do. If I was the Pope, I would excommunicate.
Hey. Great power.
I am not. He has to be under 100, right, for him to.
It's less than... It's more than minus 100, right?
Yeah, it's more than -1. Good. I think you right now.
All right, I'll win the election. I'll just do it right now.
Good. I suddenly changed my vote to Brandenburg. Hey. Now you can go take the Czech throne.
I need an heir first, so everyone in the Empire will vote for me.
Right, because I can't vote for you because you don't have. Out of curiosity, what is it? Like, why do you need the heir? You need people to vote for you in order to take the Bohemian crown, or I just don't know.
Sorry, the way it works is for me to fire the event. For me to fire the mission, I need 5 electors voting for me, and I need them to have plus 100 relations with me.
I guess the play is to attack.